That's right. And we just wanted to take a couple moments this afternoon and kind of recap what has happened in the city as those floodwaters have begun to subside and roadways now back open. This first video, I just think shows the scope of how much water. You can see it up to the windshields in some cases. As a reminder, it only takes 12 inches of water to float a moving vehicle, 6 inches to knock a person off their feet, 12 inches for one of those smaller vehicles. So St. Louis itself broke the record for the most rainfall in 24 hours for the city, 9.04 inches. The last time we saw that much rainfall was back in 1915, so a 100-year-old record. And of course, we want to talk about what's going on too in terms of our first responders. Fire department assisted and helped execute over 70 rescue calls through this morning. So they were very busy. The Red Cross is now assisting folks with shelter, as unfortunately many folks have had damage in their homes. The water levels in some cases were up to the first story in some people's homes, record up at 8 or 9 feet of water. Another crazy video, I just think that this is just insane. This is a semi-truck, an 18-wheeler, parked on I-70. This is a major interstate highway and was just one of the major interstates that was closed this morning, including 64, as well as parts of 44. Parts of I-270 are still closed. The best way you can get those updates as you need them, especially because of those local roads still being closed, is to head over to modot.org, Missouri DOT, Department of Transportation. They're going to tell you and alert you on that website to where some of those closures are. Another thing we dealt with is the public transit. This is just astonishing to me. This is a Missouri Metro Transit, so St. Louis City Transit, completely underwater and inundated. The Metro Transit Authority is still saying that about 60-minute delays is what you can plan on today, regardless of where you're going. And then also flights in and out of St. Louis this morning, about 98 flights were canceled in 24 hours as a result of the flooding in Southwest, the biggest culprit here. But they were saying that they had to cancel them because a lot of folks couldn't even get to the airport staff-wise to go ahead and get those flights off the ground. We are seemingly back to normal at the St. Louis airport, but it's always just really important to check your flights before you go. And, you know, Alana, we just have had so many videos come in. All of them can be found on our social media pages. Our handle is @WeatherNation if you'd like to see more, but we will be certainly having more in the coming days. Unfortunately, we did learn this morning that this flooding was deadly. One person has died after their car was submerged in floodwaters, and we'll alert you if any other, unfortunately, fatalities or injuries do come out of this situation.
It's so unfortunate. Thanks for all the insight, Lucy Bergemann, meteorologist. As we continue to detail that flooding risk, it's